Hey, my name's May, and today we are going to be talking about alphas. Not wolves. We're talking about the subset of male humans who like to refer to themselves as being alpha males. And what does alpha mean? Alpha is like you're the head of the pack. You are in charge. You're a super cool dude, apparently. At least that's what they imply it should mean. Now, upon my research, I did a little bit of research on an app known as a TikTok that these alphas, there's a subset of alpha males that they're really just, dudes. They call themselves alphas, and even though it's a little odd, they're just trying to encourage young men, to be responsible grown men. But then there's this whole other side of it where it's just pettiness, and not from these individuals but from other individuals. There's a whole other side of alphas, of just men being petty, men being controlling, being like unnecessarily aggressive, and just explaining why they think women are dumb, etc., etc. And you'll kind of see, but we're gonna go over a couple videos, and you'll kind of see where I'm coming from.
Fellas, if you do this one thing, no girl is ever going to respect you. I don't care if she's your wife. I don't care if you're dating her. I don't care if she's your girlfriend. Listen up. If you put your girl first before anything else in your life, you already lost, bro.
He's making a pretty broad claim here that if you try to prioritize the other person in your relationship, that you are never going to keep them, which I think is a really dumb thing to say. Because every person, the whole point of a relationship is to love and to feel loved. And so if you actively are not intending to display love toward your partner, I don't think it's going to last. And this doesn't seem like reasonable or good advice. Now, it's one thing if you don't have any other ambitions beside that individual, and so the only thing in your life that you care about is that one person. Like, it's not to say that that's the worst thing in the world per se, but you need to have hobbies. Like, you can't allow yourself to be so absorbed with the concept of that individual that they develop into something in your mind that they aren't actually,
I know plenty of guys who gave up going to a great school or pursuing their passion and purpose in life just to be closer with their girlfriend and sacrifice their entire dream just to make it work with their girl, only to regret it in the end.
Oddly enough, I do think he has a bit of a point here with putting too much faith in a relationship that hasn't been fully established. As in, this is a girlfriend. This isn't someone that you're married to. This isn't someone that has displayed their devotion to you and that you have not yet displayed your full devotion to them either. Like, the term boyfriend and girlfriend in most cases is just, you're interested in each other, but you haven't fully determined that you want to be with that person. Like, there's still open air as to whether you're going to go with someone else, maybe. So, putting too much stock in it, like, I see where he's coming from there.
Not only does the relationship not work out, she loses respect for you.
If that's all it takes for her to lose respect for you, I feel like the relationship wasn't meant to work out anyway. If a person has no ambition at all, I could see a partner losing respect for an individual like that. But it really just depends on the person. It really does. Because some people want to be the ambitious person in the relationship and want someone who's just supportive of them. Like, it really just depends. And I feel like situations can change. So I don't think you can make blanket statements like, oh, she'll lose respect for you if you don't go to school like you said, like you wanted to. Because what if, a situation occurs? What if you suddenly have a kid and going to college isn't financially practical anymore? Like, there's other situations that could occur that might require a person to step down from their initial ambition and pursue a different goal, or to pursue the relationship that they have. So saying that that's bad, demonizing that, I don't think it makes sense in every situation. And I don't think it can be said that ultimately your partner will lose respect for you if you do that, because ultimately sometimes the situation requires it, and it garners much more respect if you do what needs to be done over doing what you initially wanted to do.
Because she says one thing and a woman means the other.
Just saying that only women say one thing and mean another, that is not correct. And it's not fair either, because men do that too. I'm not going to get into the gender politics of this, but I don't think it's helpful in either respect for anyone who's trying to look for a sustainable relationship to view it as, my partner of the opposite sex is just crazy and never means what they say, and so I should do the opposite or just do whatever I want because they never mean what they say. Like, that doesn't seem helpful. That doesn't seem like a helpful perspective to have, and it doesn't seem like having that perspective is going to benefit the individual in any way, and it doesn't seem like it's going to benefit the relationship at all either.
It's almost as if you have to go to war, right, and fight for what you believe in or fight for your country, and your wife or your girl tells you, no, I want you to stay, I don't want you to get killed or hurt. And if you change your mind and you say, you know what, yeah, I am going to stay, I'm going to be with you, babe, you're right, you already lost, bro. She will lose respect for you.
Hypothetically, if I were in this situation, I would not lose respect for my spouse if he said that he was going to listen to me, because that shows to me that he cares about my opinion. Respect is a two-way street. And see, the thing about the respect politics here is that they don't always touch on how respect has to be earned. Just doing whatever you want every time you feel like it does not earn respect. Listening to all the options and then making the most well-informed decision, even if it's different than what you heard, like explaining your behavior, that earns respect. That is what being a true leader is.
You go out and you fight for what you believe in. You go out and you risk your life. You fight that war. You fight that battle. You pursue your purpose, your passion in life. Stop putting your girl first, bro. That's not how it works as a masculine alpha man. We don't put anyone else first besides God.
Now, I believe in that too, putting God first, but, God did not tell you to go to war. So I'm not sure where that correlates with his previous statement.
And stop listening to what women say, because I know how women work. They say they want the nice guy, then they don't want the nice guy.
Yes, I totally agree that you should listen to this random angry man instead of actually listening to an actual woman about how she might feel about these topics. This man just doesn't make any sense, and he's disrespectful in the same way, like at the same time when he does it. And also, let's not forget the generalization here that all women are doing this, or all women are doing that, or all women are feeling one way or the other. All women are people. Women are different people, okay? You might see one woman do this, and then one woman do that, and one woman make good decisions, and one woman make bad decisions. And it's not fair to just take one woman or a couple women out of your personal experience and say that all women act like this because of your personal experience there. And I'm sorry that someone hurt him to the extent that he feels like this is what he has to do now, like to protect young men from women. But this is not helping anyone. This guy has quite a few videos up there, but I'm just going to cover one other one that he has here.
Alpha law number 1. Treat every interaction with a female under the law of 10,000.
Oh, what does that mean?
Every day, 10,000 girls are turning 18.
I don't like where this is going.
Every day, 10,000 girls are turning 19. Every day, 10,000 girls are turning 20, and so on. That's how you guys handle rejection.
Though legal, 18, 19, and 20 is way too young for you, dude. Don't look at that like an option.
There's a new bus stop every 4 minutes. You guys will meet a new woman 5 minutes later, a day later, a week later, however long, but you guys will meet another woman.
I don't like how he says it, but the point that he says I get, where, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and allowing rejection to just like morph your whole perspective on dating is not helpful. And it's like, I get that, and it's good to move on.
I promise you that, guys. That's how you handle rejection. Don't let one woman affect the rest of your week, the rest of your day. You guys have to be resilient. You have to move on from that.
I do get and appreciate what he's saying, that, don't allow a rejection to skew your whole perspective of dating. Don't overthink it. But I think it's also important to allow yourself to feel the feelings that you're feeling and then move forward, because if you just bury them down, then eventually it's just going to come out in weird, aggressive ways, and that's not going to help anybody.
So guys, keep getting rejected, keep going up to a woman, condition yourself. You guys will become resilient over time, I promise you. That made me the man I am today. You go back to the drawing board. Maybe you fix your posture. Maybe you work on your body language, the tonality of your voice, the way you carry yourself, your energy, the things you say. The only way you will learn is through your failures, guys. I promise you that.
And see, this is what I meant, where there's like bits of gold amidst the sludge. Where he made a good point in that last one, that you don't want to get too down about a rejection, and just keep working on yourself, and eventually you'll find the right person. But it's just, I don't know, sometimes the way some of these things that he says come across, it's just uncomfy, and I'm not sure how else to explain it. Here's the next one.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
I can't quite tell if she's joking or not, but I'm going to take it at face value that, he's masculine. Okay, masculine man. That's a preference. Doesn't use shower products. Is that a preference? Do you like them stinky, ma'am? I don't... I can't agree with this. What?
Do this if she's taking hours to reply. And watch to the end, because the last tip is the most important. 1, don't double text her, bro. Just chill. Takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to reply. Do not double text her. When you double text her, you're telling her that, hey, I'm needy and I'm desperate.
I think that's a bit extra. Because, what if it's an emergency? If it's an emergency, that kind of makes sense to text more than once.
I have nobody else to talk to. You guys gotta remember, girls are on their phone 24/7, so...
Bold of you to say that only girls are on their phone a lot when you yourself are currently on your phone. In this world right now, everyone is on their phone a lot. Way too much. As a society, we honestly need to work on this. We need to go outside more, and we need to have more activities.
If she's doing that, she's taking that long, she doesn't really like you, 1.
Bro, you're really overthinking it. It is not that deep, okay? Maybe sometimes she's just busy. We have jobs. People have jobs. People go out and do other things. They do things with their family. Sometimes, dare I say, they put their phone away and they keep it on silent for reasons. It's their phone doesn't mean that they're, they have a leash to you at all times, and if they, don't immediately respond, then they're ignoring you. Sometimes they just have other stuff that they're doing. Don't take it personally.
And 2, if she comes back, don't play the chase game. Say she took a long time to reply and she tries to come back and text you. You're gonna match her energy. You're gonna take that long to reply.
Okay, that just sounds like you're being petty. And if this is someone that you're trying to pursue a relationship with, and in the very beginning, you're just upset that she took a long time to reply, you're not ready for a relationship, okay? I'm going to say the hard words here. You're not ready for a relationship, okay? Because relationships require understanding. And if you can't understand that she may not always be available to you, then that's a sign that you have some controlling personality traits and you need to work on that. Because a successful relationship is not going to thrive with that environment. Well, anyway, that's it for today. So what did you think about these so-called alpha people? You know, what do you think about the concept of being an alpha or being, you know, the guy in charge? Do you think this was silly? Do you think having this perspective is helpful or no? And, you know, just leave your comments below. Overall, I said my thoughts, but I just think that having this perspective can be a little bit precarious, and it can lead you to some sides of the internet that are kind of misogynistic. But that is my opinion from my research, and everyone is open to doing their own. Anyway, I will catch you all in the next video, and see you then. Bye!